What's going on, guys? Thanks for checking out the channel. I'm Kevin Duffy. This is Duffy Geeks Out, and I'm coming at you with my list of the top 10 most anticipated movies of 2023. Right at the top, I'm going to come at you with some honorable mentions. For me, honorable mention number 1 would be Aquaman 2, or Aquaman and the Lost City, or whatever it's called. I love the first Aquaman movie. Clearly, I got the title right. I love the first Aquaman movie. I love Jason Momoa. It's an honorable mention for me. Maybe would have cracked the top 10 if I had any fucking clue where James Gunn's DC Studios is taking any of these movies. I don't know if Jason Momoa is coming back as Aquaman or not, or if we're going to continue this series. Who knows? So for me, it ended up being an honorable mention. Still excited to see it. I love the first Aquaman movie. Made $1 billion. I love James Wan, so I'm definitely going to check it out. Honorable mention. Honorable mention number 2, Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. As you know, anyone who's checked out my trailer reaction to Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, which had a lot of views. Thank you so much for checking that out. I love Transformers a lot. I love Transformers. Grew up with them. Can't get enough Transformers in my life. Don't love too many of the movies, though. I'm going to be honest. I love the 1986 original. The first Michael Bay one's okay, and Bumblebee is fucking amazing, but I am not that excited for Rise of the Beast. I don't think it was the right direction to take this follow-up to Bumblebee to make a movie with this many pieces, but that's just me. Still gonna check it out. Probably take my son to see it. He's gonna be 4 years old in March, so he might be a little young, but honestly, he fucking loves Transformers like I do. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be that dad, and people can judge me all you want. I'm going to do it. But it's only an honorable mention on my list. It is not in the top 10. Top 10, number 1. I'm sorry, that's the wrong way. Number 10. Let's do it the right way. Number 10, I got Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear is a movie that I didn't know was getting made. I'd never heard this story about the real life story this is based on, about a bear ingesting cocaine going fucking nuts. Never ever heard of this story. Never heard that this movie was getting made. But after the first trailer, I'm hooked. I love it. I love a good fucking wacky story turned into a even wackier movie. And Cocaine Bear seems like that's going to be it. It's number 10 on my list for that reason. Number 9, Shazam: Fury of the Gods. I love the first Shazam movie. It's one of my favorite DC movies. But like Aquaman 2 and stuff like that, I don't know where DC's going with these characters. I actually think that Zach Levi is probably safe as Shazam because he's lighthearted and fun, and he really doesn't have any tie-ins with the other characters. So he might be safe from the cutting board or the chopping block, but I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with DC right now. So Shazam might have been higher on this list had I known, but Shazam: Fury of the Gods, trailers look good. It looks like a fun movie, a fun follow-up to the first Shazam movie, which I loved. So number 9 on my list. I'm very excited for it. Number 8 is something I know nothing about. I'm going to download the audiobook for it tonight, though, and that is A Knock at the Cabin, or Knock at the Cabin. This movie looks fucking insane. It looks crazy. The first trailer came out for this, and I was like, oh, seems like one of those freaky movies, like some kind of cult is surrounded this, nice couple and their kid, and one of them has to be chosen to be murdered. And I was like, oh, they think they're saving the world. And I was like, this is just one of those weird cult things. And there's obviously nothing tangible there. But then I saw the new trailer, and it seems like the world is ending if somebody doesn't get killed. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this movie. M. Night Shyamalan has had a very up and down career since his heyday, but he's released some movies I really enjoy, and this looks like one I'm going to really enjoy. So Knock at a Cabin, number 8 on my list of the most anticipated movies of 2023. Number 7 is the follow-up to Dune, Dune 2, or my favorite of the joke titles, where it's Joey Tribbiani from Friends, and it's How You Dune, the sequel to Dune. I don't know. I love the first Dune. I did not catch it in theaters. Obviously, it was released during the pandemic. I don't know how many people actually saw it in theaters versus HBO Max. But I really liked it. It was slow, and it took a while to get to where it was going, and it kind of ended in a weird note, but it was a beautiful story. It was beautifully told, and Timothée Chalamet was a great lead character, and I can't wait to see where the rest of this story goes. And I'm super excited for it. I cannot wait to get a real trailer for it, because I can't wait to go to the theaters and see Dune 2 the way I should have seen the first Dune. So I'm very excited for this movie. And coming in at number 6, I have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I notoriously have a rocky relationship with the Guardians. That is that I loved the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Probably at the time, it was in my top 2 or 3 of Marvel movies released, or MCU movies released at that time. And then Guardians 2 came out, and I didn't like it at all. I liked some parts of it. I liked the Yondu storyline. I thought that was good. But it's too jokey, too joke heavy. And that's the problem with Marvel lately, is Marvel is so reliant on hitting you with that humor over substance lately. And Guardians 3 doesn't seem to have that as much as I could tell. The trailer had a little bit of comedy mixed in, but then it was definitely sprinkling in some more emotional and like stakes level events. And I'm back on board. And especially following up with the Christmas special, which is funny and jokey, like it should be, but I don't know, it just got me back on board. I love the Christmas special, so I'm more excited for Guardians 3 than I thought I would be at this point. I mean, hell, it made number 6 on my list over some movies that are probably I might like better, but I don't know. I'm excited to see where the story goes. Guardians 3 has me all in, but it's only number 6 on my list. Coming in at number 5, and I gotta tell you ahead of time, guys, I did not plan this list this way, but it almost worked out that 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1 for that matter, were almost all sequels in the exact numerical order as the numbers that they represented. I switched 2 though. I almost had that exact. I almost had a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 all the way down through my top 5, but one of them switched, so that isn't the case, but still it's funny enough. Number 5, I have Indiana Jones 5, or Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. This is a movie that I'm very excited for. I'm not the biggest Indiana Jones fan as it goes. I love Raiders of the Lost Ark. I think that movie's fucking great. But I don't really like the other Indiana Jones movies, if I'm being honest. Temple's okay. I know a lot of people really like Last Crusade. Not one of my favorites. I don't know. They just kind of fell off for me, those movies. But Raiders is awesome. I love Raiders of the Lost Ark. So, and I love Harrison Ford, so I'm willing to check out anything. Him coming back to do Indiana Jones 5 is awesome. I don't love Crystal Skull. I mean, I don't really know anybody who loves Crystal Skull. So, but yeah, I'm really excited for Indiana Jones 5. It looks great. It jumps some other movies for me, because I'm really interested to see how they close out this Indiana Jones series. If there's going to be a handoff. The actress from Fleabag is in this, and I fucking love Fleabag, so I'm very excited to see how she plays into this. I don't know if they're planning on like pushing out a follow-up series from this where she takes over or not. I don't know, but since Crystal Skull was so bad, I'm interested to see what they did right in number 5. So Indiana Jones, Dial of Destiny, number 5 on my list. Number 4. John Wick 4. So, John Wick 4. I love the John Wick movies. I think all 3 of them are great. I watch them once a year, each of them. I love them. I love the fight scenes. I love Keanu Reeves. I love the just the choreography that goes into the gun fu or whatever the hell they call it. There's nothing. It's a popcorn flick. I go there just for the death, the carnage, and the fight scenes, man. I'm all in on John Wick. I can't wait to see how John Wick 4 brings. The trailer that they released, it was kind of a teaser. It didn't really give us much story-wise, plot-wise, but I can't wait to check it out. I'm all in. So John Wick 4, number 4 on my list. Number 3, and this is where things split, because I could have had this movie as number 2, and then it really would have been 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But coming in at number 3, I have Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse. This is obviously the follow-up to Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse, which was, without question, one of the best Spider-Man movies ever made. Probably, if I didn't love No Way Home so much, this movie would be number one. It might even be number one. It's that close. It's like neck and neck for me. I love Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse. I love Miles Morales. I love Peter B. Parker. That is my favorite Spider-Man, Peter B. Parker. And I think Gwen Stacy was awesome as Spider-Gwen or Ghost Spider, whatever the hell she goes by these days. I can't wait to see what Oscar Isaacs brings to the table as Spider-Man 2099. Although the trailer made him kind of look like a bad guy, which is a little weird, but again, I don't know the plot. So maybe he's a good reason for attacking Miles when he does. But this movie looks awesome. I am so excited for this movie. This is another one that I'll probably get the chance to take my son and my daughter to. So hopefully they want to go see it. Hopefully my wife lets me take them to see these movies. I don't know if they're going to be PG-13 or not, but I love movies. So my kids are probably going to see some shit they shouldn't see before they should see it. So, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse looks great. Can't wait to check it out. Number 3 on my list. Number 2 on my list, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. This movie looks fucking awesome. I mean, it just does. The Ant-Man movies have all been fun and light and kind of whatever throwaway Marvel movies. This looks like the thing I've been waiting for from an Ant-Man movie and in general from the MCU since Endgame. There hasn't been much that's been like, holy shit, but this is it. It looks like an Avengers level movie with an Avengers level threat and Kang the Conqueror getting his debut. And holy shit, man, that last trailer they just dropped, it does it. It shows you everything you need to see, and I am 100% there. This looked awesome. I cannot wait to check out Ant-Man. It comes out soon. I think it comes out in February, or is it March? Either way, we are like weeks to a month away from this movie getting dropped, and I can't wait to check it out. I am so there for it. I hope this revitalizes the MCU. It desperately needs it, in my opinion, and this could be it. This could do it. So Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, number 2. But number 1 on my list. Number 1 on my list is a movie that I'm super excited for, but also super nervous about. And again, one of these things that we don't know where anything's going with the DC universe or what stays and what doesn't. But the reports on this movie is that the executives at Warner Brothers haven't been this excited about a movie since The Dark Knight. That is, of course, The Flash. This is a movie that is just plagued by who knows what, because nobody knows where Ezra Miller stands, if he's sane enough to go on the press tour for this movie, or if the general audience is going to buy into a movie where they don't know where the DC universe is going. They reportedly cut out some Ben Affleck Batman scenes, some Henry Cavill Superman scenes, since they will no longer be reprising their role. Gal Gadot supposedly got a scene cut from this movie, which is depressing because those are characters I enjoy. But then I hear Michael Keaton's roles are awesome and they are being kept in and you're going to be heavily focused on in this movie, and I'm so excited for that. I fucking love Batman 89, so I can't wait. I love Batman Returns. I love Michael Keaton as Batman. I can't wait to see what he does with this. And after Zack Snyder's Justice League, I thought Ezra Miller's Flash was super interesting. He was my favorite part of that better telling of that movie, And I don't know, this movie's got me so hopeful and also so nervous. I've never been like I don't know where my heart's going to be at this. So I'm going to go see this movie in theaters. Obviously, they're keeping it as a theatrical release in I think June or July. So this is a big tentpole summer movie for DC and for Warner Brothers. And I don't know there's rumors out there they're going to keep Ezra Miller on as the Flash. So this movie must be good enough that you're all that crazy shit that Ezra's doing. The movie's really good. So we don't know what to do with that, but the movie's really good and the audience is going to love it. So let's not make any decisions until we can put this out there for people. So I don't know. I think this movie is number 1 on my list because of all these things, because there's no other movie that's coming out that I have such a interest in how it all plays out than this movie. That's why it's number 1 on my list. That's why I'm so excited to check it out. And yeah, that's going to round out the list, guys. Now, are there any movies out there, I want you to let me know in the comments, that you think I should have on this list in place of any of these movies? Obviously, Cocaine Bear is like kind of a, I can't believe that's in your top 10, but like I told you, I like some wacky shit, and that trailer for that movie was fucking wacky, so that's why it's on there. I'm keeping it at number 10. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments, is there anything on this list that you disagree with? Where do you think they should be? What do you think my list should actually be? If this were your list, would you have it in this order? And what movies am I leaving off my list that you think I should have had on here? Whatever you think, guys, let me know in the comments. Click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll let you guys know that I'm going to be coming back real soon with one of my favorite things we do on this channel. Sometime next week, I will be dropping the first episode in a long time of Wicked Bad Movies, where me and my co-host John Ackerman will be reviewing, talking about the movie I Come in Peace, which is an alien movie with Dolph Lundgren from the 80s or early 90s, and it is fucking trash. So I can't wait to check it out, to be honest. So please tune in whenever I drop that video. But do me a huge favor, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll come at you with more content as I come to it. See ya.